One. And we are live. Hello, everybody.
Got
Welcome
it.
back to another episode of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Animation Edition. This is episode 7 of season 7, and we have returning from last season, Disney fanatic, Disney blogger, Miss Cali. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It's so good to be back.
Thanks for coming back.
I run the Great Disney Movie Ride. It's a blog I'm working on every Disney movie, not just the animated ones. Currently got a little bit of a dead zone, but Robin Hood's coming up soon-ish.
Yeah, you're in that the 70s.
The 70s, always known for their excellent Disney films.
Exactly. I mean, besides Robin Hood, $1 Million Duck, that's all you got. Okay, I'm kidding. But yeah, I'll put links to that below. And for those of you who haven't seen the show before or seen her blog, you can check it out. And if you're new to the show, this is a 12-question multiple choice game about anything even remotely related to the field of animation. As long as Cali keeps getting questions right, she goes high up the ladder. When she gets one wrong, that's the end of the game, and she leaves with the last number of points from the last safe haven. She has 3 lifelines to help her. 50-50, gets rid of 2 wrong answers. Phone her friend if she chooses. She can call someone for help or ask the expert. This season our expert is Mr. Sean Nasudi, a Disney writer for the Disney Insider and Rhode Island Movie Corner blogger and film critic. He won the game show last season. I've asked him all these questions previously, and Callie can see how he answered, decide if she wants to go with that or not. If she gets to 32,000, she gets the 4th lifeline, switch the question, where she can swap it out for another one worth the same amount of points. After that introduction, Callie, are you ready to play Millionaire?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm going to share my screen. Can you see the Millionaire screen?
It says Marcus started screen sharing. There it is.
There we go. And again, I lost my mouse. There we go. Again, the yellow ones are your benchmarks. Remember, once you get to those, you can't lose them. Okay. And everyone, this is our expert, Sean Nasudi. Check him out at rimoviecorner.blogspot.com. Callie has read his introduction already, so I shall go ahead and continue. 500 points. Let's start. What is the title of the animated DreamWorks animation film that features the biblical story of the prophet Moses? Is it A, the Prince of Russia, B, the Prince of Australia, C, the Prince of Egypt, or D, the Prince of Venezuela?
Well, as we've discussed, DreamWorks and literally anything that's not Disney is kind of a weak spot for me, but luckily I'm familiar with this one because of its songwriters. It's C, the Prince of Egypt.
And nothing's final. Does it say final answer? Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Well, I don't know. No one got the first question wrong yet. And you're keep doing well. You're just correct. You kept up that tradition. Have you seen this movie?
I think I saw it when it first came out a long time ago, but mostly I'm familiar with it because its songs come up on my Spotify pretty frequently because it's Stephen Schwartz and Alan Menken. Yeah. And if you don't follow my blog, I am obsessed with Hunchback of Notre Dame. You can see that green pinboard behind me.
Oh, wow. Oh, nice. I didn't realize Alan Menken was and Stephen Schwartz were the song, the music directors.
It's definitely Stephen Schwartz. I'm not actually 100% sure about Alan Menken.
Okay, but still, even Schwartz, yeah. I didn't know. So I have to look into that. But I know most people say this is probably the best DreamWorks movie ever made. So
I've heard good things. I just don't remember it too well because I was pretty little.
Yeah, no worries. You're doing fine, Callie. The next one's 1,000 points. Have to remind you, if you get it wrong, you leave with nothing. I don't think it's going to happen, but just have to remind you. 1,000 points. Let's go. Which of the following animated Disney canon films does not feature a human character who was transformed into something else not human? Is it A, Beauty and the Beast, B, Brother Bear, C, The Princess and the Frog, or D, Tarzan? Just to clarify, the transformation could have happened during the runtime of the movie, or it could be taking place before the movie began. So which does not feature this?
It is D, Tarzan.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Well, you said Disney is your strong suit, so your answer is correct. Congratulations. I think Sean said in his answer to this, he said something like, even though Tarzan was raised by apes, he doesn't transform into an ape, which...
Exactly.
And are you a fan of Tarzan in particular?
I like it. I like the music in Tarzan. My sister's obsessed with it though. Like, so I've seen it about 1,000,000 times.
I'm the opposite. That I mean, I love the movie. It's one of my favorite ones, but I'm not fond of the songs like that. Like I don't do good with what I call background songs. Songs that are playing in the background. I need my characters to sing. Like maybe
I do usually prefer that as well, but I think Tarzan has some of the better non-character songs in the Disney canon.
Better than like, I don't know, the Rescuers in the background or something like that.
Yeah, those songs are depressing.
I don't know if you can't wait till you put that review on your blog.
It's coming up. Yes. It's either right after Robin Hood or right after whatever the animated film is after that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's pre Winnie the Pooh or post Winnie the Pooh, but it's one of those.
It's coming up.
All right, you're doing fine. You have 1,000 points no matter what you do today, but we want to get you further. Let's keep going. 2,000. Which of the following animated Ice Age films was the only one to feature human characters? A. Ice Age: The Meltdown. B. Ice Age: Continental Drift. C. Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Or D. Ice Age.
The only Ice Age film I've seen is the first one, and I remember it having like a caveman baby in it. So I'm gonna go with D. Final answer.
Well, you took a gamble there. How sure are you?
Fingers crossed.
How sure are you?
Not very, but I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Okay, you could use a lifeline, but you went with it.
I could have used a lifeline, but I didn't.
Your answer is...
This is gonna be a short round.
Correct. Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Scared me.
Yeah, that's my job. Yeah, these are the very ugly animated cavemen.
Yeah, Blue Sky.
So I'm currently doing a marathon of the Blue Sky movies because I'm gonna do a top 13. I'm gonna since there's 13 films, I'm gonna do rank them for the worst, my least favorite to my favorite. So it's like I have to watch 5 Ice Age movies. So,
ooh, Godspeed, my friends.
So I mean, the good thing, Blue Sky made the Peanuts movie, which is one of my favorite animated movies of all time. So
they definitely improved as they went on.
That's until we get to Ice Age 5.
Until we get to Ice Age 5.
All right, Cali, you're doing amazing. You still have all your lifelines. 5,000 points. What is the name of the daughter character voiced by Chloe Grace Moretz in the animated 2019 film The Addams Family? Is it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I have a feeling you know this one.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole goth vibe. Of course I know this one. It's B, Wednesday. Final answer.
Well, I won't tease you. Your answer is correct. Good job. Have you seen this movie?
I haven't seen the animated one, but I grew up watching the original show, and I've seen the musical, not live, but I've seen it. Oh, yeah. So I'm familiar with the Addams Family in general. Mm-hmm. No, obviously.
Yeah. I think my introduction to the Addams Family, was like those old Hanna-Barbera shows, like the Flintstones. I think they had an episode where like the Addams Family moved next door.
It was a crossover, yeah.
Yeah, or something like that. Like that was my first introduction to them. And I never saw the live action show or the live action movies. So this was like besides the Flintstone show, this was like my first movie about them.
I watched the original show on TV Land all the time.
Oh, nice. TV Land is the right spot to go for those shows. All right, you're doing fine. You still got all your lifelines. 10,000. Which comedian voiced the mouse Bernard in the animated 1977 Disney canon film The Rescuers and its 1990 sequel, The Rescuers Down Under? Is it A, George Carlin? Excuse me. B, Jack Carter. C, Bob Newhart. Or D, Dom DeLuise? Excuse me.
Well, as I said, Rescuers is coming up pretty soon, so I can pretty confidently say it's Bob Newhart. C, final answer.
You're just whizzing through these. Which isn't a bad thing. It's a very good thing, actually. Your answer is correct. Are you... I was a fan of... I enjoy the movies, The Rescuers and Rescuers Down Under, but I wasn't... Because I was young, I didn't really know Bob Newhart well. Only later on in my adulthood, I got to know Bob Newhart, and I mean, like, not know him personally, but know his work.
Yeah, his work, yeah.
And I love the man and his I just love him and his comedy. So then watching these movies again, I'm listening to Bernard's like, hey, that is Bob Newhart. And it's like, I'm just geeking out.
I've had that a couple times with these movies, like, because there's a couple of actors. I don't think Newhart specifically yet. I could be wrong about that. But I've seen them in live action and then gone back and heard their voices and been like, yeah,
that is him.
Okay.
Awesome. Mr. Newhart, I hope if you're watching this show, awesome. But if you are, we love you.
Yes.
He's not watching the show. Okay. You're 2 away from the next benchmark. If you get to that, you will get that 4th lifeline, and you can't lose that no matter what. And you still have
It's also further than I made it last time, so that's exciting too.
Where did he? I forget where did he go last time?
I think it was 20,000.
Well, here we go again. 20,000. Let's see. What is the name of the small helicopter/cup-like robot invented by the protagonist Rodney Copperbottom in the animated 2005 Blue Sky Studios film Robots? It's A, Wonderbot, B, Helperbot, C, Technobot, or D, Taskbot? Have we stumped you, finally?
You have, at the same point too. Last time it was Strange Magic. This time it's robots. Seriously, I need to watch more non-Disney movies.
Well, good that you have your lifelines if you need them. You could ask Sean, and you have 50-50. Sean's generally good with modern pop animation.
Yeah, I'm considering it. Yeah, let's go for it. I know he said he's not super strong with some of the non-Disney ones, but I got no idea, so it can only help.
It can only help. So let's ask Sean. What did he say? He said, been a while since I've seen this one, even though I watch it repeatedly growing up, but I'm pretty sure it's A, Wonderbot, 100%.
I am going to trust Sean then. Final answer, A.
Well, you had no idea. I went with Sean. He was 100% sure it was A. Pretty high. Do you keep going, or is this the end of the game? Cali, your answer is correct.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean. And you have him one more time as well. So yeah, have you seen Robots or no?
I feel like I've seen it. It's got Robin Williams in it, right?
Yeah, he plays a red robot.
Yeah, I think I've seen it like once.
It's one of the better Blue Sky films.
Robin Williams makes everything better.
That's true. He pretty much, his character kind of just became the overshadow of everything else.
As he does.
But this is the Wonderbot, the robot that, funny enough, this robot creates. It's a fun world, robots. But
yeah,
I do like the movie. It's not Ice Age, so I'm happy.
Sounds like it's got more potential as a world than Ice Age. Definitely. But yet Ice Age is the one with 5 sequels.
Yeah. Imagine if this robot was successful. That means we would have had a theme park probably with a Robots Land. That would be awesome.
So cool.
All right, Kelly, use 1 lifeline. You have 2 left, but if you get the next one right, you will get the 3rd lifeline, and you will have 32,000 no matter what you do. So let's go. 32,000 points. What is the first animated Pixar film to not feature the actor John Ratzenberger in a voice role? Coco, Soul, Onward, Luca, which not feature him in a voice role.
It's not Coco, because he's in Coco. He's like the conductor or something. I think Coco might have been the last one with him in it. So I'm going to go with C, Onward, as the first one to not feature him.
And is that your final answer? You have your lifelines too. If you get
That's
this wrong,
final
you
answer.
Oh, well, you said final answer, so.
Yep, I did.
32,000. That's good. You said Onward. So if you get this right, you have 32,000 no matter what. If you get it wrong, the end of the game, you leave with 1,000. Callie, your answer is wrong. So I am so sorry.
That's okay.
1,000. It was Soul. Yeah. He so they actually have a physical cameo of John Ratzenberger in the movie. Yeah, but he doesn't do a voice in that. In Onward, he voices one of the like the construction guys who are at the construction site. If you hear his voice, you'll recognize it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Soul is the
I
first one.
haven't seen Onward since it came out because wasn't crazy about it. So
Yeah, it was all right.
yeah.
But I'm so sorry you leave with
Yeah,
1,000 points. But hey, you went I forget where you went last time, but you went pretty
pretty
far.
much the same place, I believe.
But anyway, you leave with 1,000, and like I said, if no one makes it to the million, I'll bring the top 5 of you back, and I'll keep you in touch to let you know if you made the top 5 or not. And before we go, is there anything else you want to see, or how can people find you?
I don't have a whole lot of social media, but like I said, I am on the Great Disney Movie Ride.home.blog, if I can pronounce the name of my own blog. I'm also on Tumblr at gardenofshadows.tumblr.com. Shadows is with a C instead of an O because somebody stole my username. Occasionally on Twitch at my Garden of Shadows, but not very often. And that's about all I got.
Nice. Well, I'll post links to that below. And for anyone else watching, we've had 7 contestants. We have none are making it into the million. We have 3 more to go. And if still no one makes it a million, we'll have round 2. So until then, keep watching and stay tuned. Take care. Bye.
Bye.